Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Hello, hello. All right, sorry about that. Let's start again. So thank you for coming. I appreciate. I thought more people was sign up on our RSVP, but you guys are here, so I'm glad that you're here. Before we start talking about losalamos.com, I would like to do two announcements. One, it is that we just recently won the S- Small Service Business of the Year, from the chamber. And also, we were nominated for the Family Friendly Business of the Year as well. So that is exciting. Um, and that is thanks to the team that we have behind Sala. And, and someone that has been part since the beginning is being Magali. She's been with me and starting this idea and helping me and make sure that somehow everything works. And she's in charge of that. But unfortunately, she's gonna be leaving tomorrow. To, she's gonna be leaving New Mexico tomorrow, and that is gonna be really sad. So maybe Magali, if you can come real quick, because she's gonna go, but she will continue working remotely. So I'm glad for that, that we can work remotely, so she can continue helping us and she can be part of Sala. So again, thank you so much for everything that you have done to with Sala and with this project, and we could not have done it without you. So thank you so much. So let me give you this real quick, and good luck. So yeah, we will miss her a lot. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we'll figure it out. So the other good news is again that we now have the option to have beer and wine, and we're gonna start tomorrow and this weekend, and we have the Devil Wears Prada, and it's getting sold out. So it's gonna be a nice addition to people to come and enjoy now movies and with a drink. So that is actually something that we work in legislation and with Jacqueline as well, to be approved, and now we benefit out of that, but also other theaters as well. So it is, we should cheer for that. Uh, so now going back to losalamos.com, uh, I used to work with Ken Feller when I came here like 22 years ago. He used to run Virtual Los Alamos, and I used to work for him. And since then, I wanted that domain, and then I was able to purchase it. We tried to launch maybe what like 3 years ago, but we were too busy, so we stopped. So we are trying to do another try of trying to use this domain and launch this project. And I want to bring Kevin first so he can talk a little bit about the project. Uh, this is a partnership between multiple entities. And actually, Kevin used to run the Chamber of Commerce many years ago, and they used to have this domain, and they used to have shop.losalamos.com, visit.losalamos.com, but that was a long time ago. And now the technology has improved a lot, right? AI, and we can do so much. So again, you used to manage at those times, but now ahead of what we're doing and kind of utilizing that domain again. So I want to bring Kevin real quick so he can tell us a little bit about the background, and then Margarita is gonna tell us a little bit about her involvement as well. Thank you.
Well, Alan asked me to say a few words. I'm part of a local nonprofit called Places and Spaces Los Alamos, and we're a small shoestring, all volunteer nonprofit, and we work on a variety of things in the community. And this project kind of got us excited when Alan brought it up and asked and we started talking about ways that we might be able to help to bring it about. Places and Spaces, it's dedicated to supporting creation and activation of places for community life. So that's our nonprofit mission. And this, we've done a good bit of volunteering with Sala here because this has turned out and beyond what we hoped in terms of being a great new place and space for community. And we felt like anything we could do to support it would be a smart move and consistent with our mission. So we have a number of initiatives that we're involved in. One is called Local Love, and Local Love is all about how can we support the local business community. I was involved with a number of local business people last year on trying to get attention to some of the issues and trying to get interest in some ideas that could help with dealing with some of those issues. We didn't get very far, but we learned a lot. And part of that learning went into Alan's vision for losalamos.com. And so we're involved in this as a supporting nonprofit. We're not, Alan, this is losalamos.com, though, is a business, and it's a part of Sala's portfolio, and Alan will talk about a little more later about what it is. So the organizations are organizations I love to work with. I love to work with Alan and Sala. I love to work with Margarita and Bee House Design. And each of us brought some things that helped bring this, get this thing started and bring it in. But the Places and Spaces role, we really provided volunteer help. We provided some seed funding. Through my background, we have a great depth of local business development expertise, destination visitor and tourism expertise, and general community knowledge and experience. And our other board members and volunteers also contribute to that. One of the things I really love is this project's a grassroots. It's developed and launched by local entrepreneurs and volunteers, and it's been done without any public funds or any public contribution from the standpoint of taxpayer dollars or anything like that. And I think as I look at it, and I think hopefully you'll agree once you see what they've developed, but it really shows and proves the point that we have a lot of talent in the local businesses in our town, and a lot of times that talent is overlooked. And there's people go out of town and hire this consultant, that consultant, when we have a lot of local business talent if we would just tune into it. and hopefully, again, you'll agree once you see what they've developed. So our objectives as Places and Spaces Los Alamos relative to our mission, again, it's about supporting local businesses and events as vital places and spaces for community life in our town. Um, the specific objectives, this is very supportive of our local love initiative, and we have a number of ideas, again, aimed directly at helping local businesses, and this will enable having a friendly partner and a partner we can easily work with to really work through and do some of the promotions we have in mind and other activities. LosAlamos.com will be a big plus. You may or may not have noticed another initiative we're Places and Spaces involved in is called the Pajarito Trails Initiative, and that brings together more than 20 local stakeholder organizations that either manage trails in the region or actually put on events and activities, and brings them together with a digital hub so that you can find out what's going on in the outdoors and on the trails in one place, and then get immediately to those 15 or 20 different organizations for the details and the signups and all of those kind of things. And you can also get to interactive trail maps. How many of you know that we have 6 different jurisdictions and trail systems on the Pajarito Plateau and in the eastern Jemez? A lot of people, that's shocking. It's like, oh, well, aren't the trails? Well, there's a lot of different entities that own and operate those trails. And so there's a real mutual benefit with what LosAlamos.com is going to bring. We will be feeding data and information from that hub about outdoor and trail related information, and we'll be actually receiving some of the benefit of what the capabilities of LosAlamos.com is for plain English queries that people can make to find out what's happening and make their plans for what they may want to do here. A great thing is that we've had various of directory attempts over the years, and they're never very complete. They're never very they don't really reach a very broad range of the local businesses to be involved. A big thing about this one, and Margarita and Alan's thinking on it, is it's got to be proactively managed. They've got to be out there ensuring that the information and data is up to date, and they have to seek it out. They can't just wait and see if somebody shows up and wants to put their information on there. Again, advocacy of local businesses. This is a local business project that you're going to hear about. It's not a governmental or a out-of-town business project. It's your neighbors trying to make things better in our community. And through that, there's hopefully a business opportunity for both Bee House and Sala that will come from having this capability. And that's kind of what I had to say. So, Alan, I think that was going to maybe tell you more about LosAlamos.com.
Thank you to Kevin. That again, thanks to his nonprofit, we can launch this project because again, some of the things that Kevin was saying, in order to be able to do those things, we needed to create it from scratch. We needed to build our own system. So that is why, again, through Bee House, they have designers, programmers, that from scratch we build the database, the code, the website. So we have full control of that, because then that gives us more control and more power from the things that I'm going to show you in a little bit. So again, we partnered with Bee House in design the website and also to maintain it, because that is going to be important to keep it updated. So I want to bring Margarita so she can explain a little bit on her involvement on B House. Again, there is a lot of the back end that they are going to be supporting, but she's going to be also talking more on the side of advertising and keeping it up. And then I'm going to show the website in a little bit. Thank you.
Okay, hello. I'm Margarita from Big House Design and Marketing. I'm the owner of this local business here in town. We do social media and website development. That's what what we specialize in. And I brought here two of my recent success stories. This is stuff that is happening right now in social media. We have helped this local business, Hideout Cafe, to go from 0 to 20K plus views in 90 days, which is a huge success here in town. If you haven't seen them on Facebook yet, you will soon because we are behind that and we are helping them. And this is another stuff that I'm doing with my own art career. I'm doing marketing for myself as well on Instagram, and I have several viral videos, organic. I didn't pay any advertising, and yeah, many views, more than 6K likes in one video, many comments, many messages that converts into many leads and many sales. So this is just to present that we are here, we are a local marketing business, and this is what we are doing. Okay, we have partnered with Alan and Kevin to develop this project, which is a wonderful project. We have been behind the development and the design of everything. We made videos, we made illustrations, we made the code, we made many stuff. And we had the great directions of Alan, who is a highly creative person, and the support of Kevin. So it's been a really great project, I'll say. And now we will behind the maintenance of the project. Okay? So we will be ensuring, we have a plan to ensure people will come to the website. We have a plan to ensure the website is being seen, that we have traffic, that we have visitors. We will be behind losalamos.com daily. And we will also be ensuring the website is up to date. We haven't shown the website yet, but the website has a lot of listings. Everything that is in Los Alamos is on the website. Every event, every place. And we will be scrapping, is the word? Scrapping the webs? Scraping the webs, okay? In order to gather new information, about new events, new places, everything that is new in town, we will put it there. So you will be able to go to losalamos.com and ask, what can I do after this event? And you will find it, and we will ensure you find it. Okay? So thanks to that is why advertising in losalamos.com is a great idea. Basically, because we will be ensuring your advertising is being seen. We will ensure people is coming to the website. We will have the numbers of the traffic, okay? And so you can advertise with us because of that, and because also we are having a fresh and updated context for your ads. Okay, your ads will be seen. And we will also be resharing everything that is under the hashtag Los Alamos ENM. So that's free advertising for any of you. You can just put the hashtag on your post, and then we will grab it and it will be displayed in our website. Okay, lately you can talk with us. We will be behind. We are the humans, and there is a robot, of course, but we are also there. And you can talk with us. We will help you. We can edit the listings. If you prefer to put another photo, we can edit. Well, you can send a new listing. If we miss some new place, you can just send it to us, or you can submit your event or place. But if you need help, you can just talk with us. We will help you. Another thing is we will have many spots to advertise inside Los Alamos page. So you may not be sure what spot to take. We can advise you. Depending on your business and what you do, we can give you some advice on what kind of advertising will be the best for you. And as at Big House, we also do marketing assessments. So it's kind of it. And also Big House made some merchandise. We also have this that capacity, I don't know, in town. That's what I want to say, that we can do mugs, we can do print stuff, shirts, magnets, and many, many stuff here in town. Thank you.
And that is the great thing with partnering with Margarita, right? That she's so creative. You know, we had that logo. This is the one that we did like 3 years ago, and I still use this, and it's my favorite thing. But you know, one of the things that we try to do is to find that brand of Los Alamos that I think we don't have, right? And we're missing. So the idea is to create a site that is for the community, but it also helps for visitors as well. But start creating that identity of losalamos.com. So let me go ahead and show you a site the site. This is a private connection, but we're gonna launch it in a little bit, and you guys were gonna be able to see it. But again, in the branding, you know, I think again the part of history, science, and nature, right? That is so Los Alamos, and so that's what we're focusing on, having this side, like Margarita was saying. We're integrating all the events and all the places in this platform. Let me actually refresh because, oops, I don't know how to do it. Hold on, function. No, I couldn't do it. It's fine. It's there. So, you know, well, like I was saying, we had all the future events, all the events, and we put it in the category, and in here you can see all the events that are happening in Los Alamos, all in one database, and in also we're integrating some ad space. You know, like Margarita was saying and Kevin was saying, this is a local business, so we have to make money somehow, and we're hoping that maybe through some ad space, some partnerships, that we can keep this site running, because it needs to pay for somehow, right? And that is where Margarita will help in those areas, and they've been doing a great job on this. So again, in here we have all the events that sometimes you don't even know, right? Like this one is cottage country dancing, right? And again, all the events of Peak, all the events, we've been putting all them in here. We also have, and you can sort it by museums, explore, recreational, all the categories, and it will sort them out by categories so you can see all the things that you want to do. Then we have places, and in places we did the same thing. Again, we gather all the places and all the information, and we display it in one place where you can search, you can look by category, and all the information, it is as updated as we've been able to. And then we did a part of Explore, which it is capturing all the events that are related with Explore or places or things to do and displaying it in one place, but also displaying all the places that are for Explore in one whole, in one unified place. And you can go here next and see all the things that people can do. So that is events, places, and explored. And that is what we're focusing right now. Like I was saying, because we have this platform now, we can start adding more things like organizations, uh, jobs, housing, connect with other sources. And now we have this platform that is capable of doing all this. Something that it was important, and one of the reasons, like Kevin was saying, it was to support local businesses. Local businesses, they're struggling, and even that we got the award and we advertise a lot, there's still people in Los Alamos that they don't know that Sala exists, right? So it's so hard to put marketing, and it is so essential for businesses to be seen. And when you go to Facebook, usually you are just scrolling and unable to see your posts. The algorithm is really harsh, right? And we spend a lot of time, and that is hard. So what we did, like Margarita was saying, by using the hashtag Los Alamos, New Mexico, especially on Instagram, now we can capture all the things that are related with Los Alamos, New Mexico. So here it is, Karen. So they don't have to post it anywhere, right? They do their own posting, and we're capturing all that. And you can come to losalamos.com and have it all in one unified place. And like these one videos, and you can see and hear, and then you can like it. Also, again, if you use the hashtag Los Alamos, New Mexico, then it will show all that content in here. Again, this is a partnership from different entities. Um, and the other thing that we thought it was important, especially because AI, it is the what it provides, right? So we integrate AI to that same system. So in here you can see it on the right. We have an ask, and we can ask any question like what's happening this week, and it will populate from the database, grabbing all the information, and it will provide the most updated contact and links and contact information and all the events that are happening right now. Um, we can ask any question like, I don't know, dentist. And again, it will provide us all that information because we have it on AI. Let me start a new one. Plan a day in Los Alamos. So it will again go to the database. It will figure it out what all the things that you can do in Los Alamos. And if you start chatting a little bit more and you start specifying the days, it will create a schedule for you. So again, thinking about this in the visitor perspective as well, on how they can use the site to see all the things that are happening. Also, we're integrating the website with the features and showing it in the chat as well. So again, it is populating all that information from the database. We created a page that is asklosalamos.com. So in here you have more options to chat and to find things like families. Show me family-friendly events. And it's gonna start populating from the database all the information. So because again, it is updated and it is current, that it will provide all the information to the, if I can make this go down, events, explore. What are the best places to visit? And again, it starts populating all the information. I don't know if someone has a question that we can ask the losalamos.com. Well, that is a good question, and it will not answer because we haven't included the hours of all the places, and that is something that is in our to-do list. But yes, hours. Then you can say, what is open for breakfast today, and it will grab the information and show it. But hours, yeah, that's down that thing you came for with that question. Yeah. Again, we connected with Pajarito Trails, so also it is grabbing all that information from all those sources, plus the ones that we provide. So the more that we connect to all these sources and resources as well, like for example, JJAP and self-help and all these organizations, volunteering, jobs, organizations that we can include as well, like mountain bike. And again, it's continue populating all the information on the website. S- oh, souvenirs. That's it. Maybe we need to put boomerang in there. But again, it is grabbing all this information from the database and providing most accurate answer that is updated constantly. Plus, again, that is an integration of the system, but we still have all the events, and you can scroll it, and we can go to all places, showing map. We can see all the places in the map as well. We will have a calendar they can connect. Yes. That is a good one, and we can integrate it, right? We can integrate with the schedule. We can and the bus system, and you can ask, okay, when is the bus coming at my stop, right? And it will show you, okay, at certain time it's gonna be there, right? And those are the things that we want to hear from you, right? In how losalamos.com can evolve to continue being a source of all-in-one solution. Some of the things that we've been getting feedback, it is again that people don't have the time to start submitting in multiple websites, and also some of the challenges. So we hope that with this website losalamos.com, now people have an all-in-one solution where they can see everything. So what do you guys think? And I think it should be live now. So also the challenge thing, or something, also the challenge of doing the website is that, and that's why, like I was saying at the beginning, we have to do it all by ourselves from scratch, database, code, everything, so we can integrate the database, AI, and also to be mobile friendly because it has to adapt to the phone. Most of the traffic now comes from the phone, even that it looks kind of nice in there, but it has to be functional and that it needs to work on the website. So I hope if you guys go now, it should be working, losalamos.com, and you guys can test it and try. So it is live now, and you guys can try it, and maybe we can use this time to share some feedback on the usage experience, and also things that we can improve or how we can collaborate and to make this a little bit more functionable and successful, because we've been trying to do this for Los Alamos for a while, right? So I hope that it is usable and you guys like it. And yes, it's live. So yes.
Thank you. Thank you for doing this, you three and your partners. Thank you. It's a great asset to the community, and I hope it just gets bigger and bigger. Bless.
Any
People don't want to maintain a bunch of different websites. Um, so it's what I see a lot like around the world is people using their Google business profile, and they have incentives to put to comment and rate them on their Google business profile or TripAdvisor or whatever. Um, are you gonna have integration with like Google Business Profiles? Because that would be a godsend for me.
It does. It has the capacity to integrate with Google profiles and actually Google reviews and grab all that content from those websites as well. So yes, so that is good. The
This is marvelous. It's exciting and very useful. Thank you.
Good.
Margarita.
Thank you. Is it working for you guys? Yeah. We have integrated Google Analytics, so we will start seeing the traffic and see how people start using it. Also, behind that, in the AI, we can see the chats that are happening, so we can improve and give better instructions to the AI to respond more accurate, right? If it is missing or is saying something that is not right, we can all see that what people are are asking, where are they coming from, all that information that later it will be a good data for us to examine it. Yeah. How does it feel in the phone? Does it work? Is it useful? What do you guys think?
It would be nice to get a specific answer if that can be worked out, to have like bus tables from or rail runner schedules combined with bus routes, so you could actually just get a planned route of how you would get from Albuquerque to Los Alamos.
Yeah, so this is not like a ChatGPT that it can see everywhere, right? This is constrained to the information that we put into Grab, right? So the more that we start adding and the more sources, then, and again, if we see that question being asked, then we can go and connect where we need to find the source. But we want to limit it, because sometimes the problem with AI is that provides wrong answers, right? So we want to keep it constrained to the information that we have in the database, and it's only grabbing from that, not from anywhere outside. And that way we can provide better and more accurate information.
What does someone do if they're using the site and they note something and they want to give you feedback about it, or they think there's something that's not correct?
Yeah, so one, it is, you can always email to info@losalamos.com. We're working on this website, but actually, I think if it works, hopefully, if I did it correctly, and in here, submit an event or send feedback. Let's see if it works. Well, it didn't work, so I will check on that. But it should show in there a form where you can submit the feedback in the same AI. It should show based on the question. It can show a submit form, and we will get that form immediately as well. So we will be checking on those informations as well.
So there's a woodworking class at Village Arts every Saturday morning. Would that be something that's on here, or if it's not, could someone write you about that, or other art classes that go on at the art center?
Yeah, so we were able to populate a lot of the information, but you can always go to the website and submit an event by yourself, submit an event, and in here you can submit the event with all the categories, information, address, pricing, upload photos, everything, and then we will receive it. And so again, the more that the people use it and collaborate, for example, we play soccer, and if someone comes to Los Alamos and we can integrate that group of soccer, so someone comes, hey, do you guys play soccer in Los Alamos? And yes, these are all the groups that play soccer because sometimes we're missing some players, right? So it will be nice. And that happens in all the groups, right? You can start learning that there are so many things that are happening in Los Alamos, all these different little groups that, again, for visitors can connect better with the community.
And for example, people that is like selling food here or doing a yard sale just with a hashtag, like, okay.
Yeah, yeah, that is the nice thing about integrating social media, that if you upload something or you post on Instagram with the hashtag Los Alamos, New Mexico, it will oh yeah, sorry. Hashtag Los Alamos NM. There is another Los Alamos in California, and we populate that information and we get so many random things. So we're gonna try to stay with Los Alamos, New Mexico, or we just flood it and they have to stop using it. Yes, so right now, again, all that is grabbing it from the website. The more the people use it, then again, going to Facebook and trying to find a post, you can come to losalamos.com and you know that you can see all the posts. And it also reduces load in other businesses that they have to post in different groups. Again, you have it in all one source. And that was the idea of adding that social media. So yeah, please use the hashtag Los Alamos New Los Alamos NM. Yeah. So right now it's only Instagram. There is a limitation with Facebook that we're trying to work with, but Facebook is important. Right now we're doing our Facebook website, so it's grabbing from that, and we can upload to our website, and also it will share it. But there is a limitation on Facebook. So right now it's only Instagram. And we can connect to other sources as well, but right now we're focusing in those two. Any other questions or feedback that, or see, I hope, again, it's well received and people, they start using it. And that, like Margarita was saying, part of her job is gonna be updating this, so we have people working constantly on the website, developing, integrating, and adding and improving it as well. So hopefully, in a few years, we have a big engine, right? And that's what we're creating right now, that is capable for future needs. Yes. Well, just to record it.
I just wanted to ask a few questions about, I know that you said you're going to focus on getting all of this as robust as you can, and then down the line, you're going to build out some other features. But I noticed you already have a tag for teens, and some of the conversations that you and I and other community groups have had together is creating a space for teens in particular, where there would be obviously all the events and places to hang out and free things to go and do, but then also job opportunities and development, and maybe even meetups, or we kind of dreamed up a variety of space options. And I was curious what your timeline is to really, if that is a priority, like if that is one of the next things that you want to build out, or if that will just feed in more with like focusing first on business and then later the teens.
So right now the system is capable of enabling all those things that we have talked in the past, right? Where, we can have volunteering options, resources as well for teens, right? If they're going through some hard things, that they can see where to get help. And so yes, we can do and grab and put all that information in our website. Right now, it depends. The answer is it depends, right? In how much it gets traction, we need to recover. So again, the partnership, it's important. So, we have talked about partnering as well, and that, some financial partnering is important. That way we can pay another business and they can develop this. So we will start working with what we have and try to create some traction. Maybe from that, again, some partners can join us and that we can work specifically in bring that into part of losalamos.com. And as we continue, we try to do our best in with what we're trying to provide as well. School events, yeah, sports, right? All the sports that are happening, we can have a section and category for that as well. So sports, school information as well. And also we're trying to find a way that we can create like a chat or a discourse that people, like a forum where, you know, people can ask questions or updates or emergencies that, you know, you go to one side and you know that you will find that subject that you want to get information, right? Like an update that there is a crash or fire or whatever, that there is a way to chat or discuss. So we're also working and see if we can integrate that. All right, well, thank you for showing up. It is live, so share it with people, and we will start tracking the analytics and see how it behaves and how is the usage, and then, yeah, just share it. So thank you.